Hello vlog hogs. Okay, I've got my cute sweatshirt on. I love it so much. It's adorable. We're currently parked at Staples. I am in Shane's truck again. I promise I'll try to not get as many truck clips this time around because I know that there were a ton last time. Shane's going into Staples to do a return really quick, but we are currently on our way for a little anniversary trip, which I am super pumped about. So it's not our wedding anniversary, that's in February, but it's our dating anniversary. So actually today, the 28th, is our 9-year anniversary of our first date. And we weren't able to, like after our first date, we weren't able to hang out the next day, but then we did hang out again on the 30th. And then we hung out like literally every single day for months before we had to take a day apart. So we just kind of consider the 28th, 30th, it's like around here is our anniversary from when we're dating. So yeah, it's been 9 years, which I can't even believe, but we're taking a little trip. So we're going to Atlanta right now. We just left, like we're not very far. I think someone just ran over something. It sounded like a gunshot. We're going to a concert tonight in Atlanta. We're seeing Soleil, which if you know them, you probably love them. If you don't know them, then you would recognize their music because I use a ton of their music in my vlogs. Their vlogs, or their music is actually royalty free, which is so cool and they are so amazing. So I'm probably going to use mostly Soleil in this vlog. I always like to do that, but specifically for this one, I'm doing that. So we're seeing them tonight, staying the night in Atlanta, and then tomorrow we're actually going to be driving to Asheville, North Carolina for a different concert. We're seeing Parcels, and oh my God, if you know me, you know I love Parcels more than like anything in the world. And if you're no stranger to the vlogs, then you may remember our vlog, I don't know, a few years ago. I named it something stupid. I named it like we chased a 5-piece band. I don't know, something like that. Go back and watch that one if you want to. But during that vlog, we actually were going to a Parcels concert, and then we saw that we went in Asheville, and then we saw that they were playing again in Nashville, Tennessee the next day. And we didn't have tickets for both shows. We just had tickets for the Asheville show. And after it was so amazing that we were like, should we be crazy and drive to Nashville? And so we did, and that was so much fun because they're so amazing. But I was like very ill during those concerts because I'm anemic, and I didn't know that I was anemic until like maybe a week or two after we did those concerts, because the second concert I could barely enjoy. I had a horrible migraine. I was just like, I was very much suffering from very low iron. So anyway, that's the plan. Atlanta today, concert tonight, staying the night, driving to Asheville tomorrow, concert tomorrow night, staying in Asheville. We're gonna get brunch at one of our favorite restaurants and then probably head home after that. So other than the concerts, we're just gonna like eat, probably shop. There are a few places in Atlanta that I really want to go shop. They have a new Catbird there. Okay, and if you don't know Catbird, they are my favorite jewelry brand. Pretty much, actually all of my jewelry is always from Catbird, so I'm excited to see that. We're probably gonna go to West Elm and try to get some like home inspo, which will be fun because we have been looking at some West Elm furniture like for our bedroom in the future or whatever. But yeah, we're really excited. It's gonna be fun. The one thing that does suck is that the weather is kind of crappy. It's been rainy here for the last couple of days, and I think it's just gonna be gloomy and cloudy today, but tomorrow it's supposed to rain in Asheville. And I don't think that either of the venues that we're going to have like an umbrella or a coat check. So I'm like, okay, I'm not really sure how I'm going to manage that, but we'll see. So I will let y'all know what we're doing. I will try to get clips. I'll show y'all our hotel room. I'll try to take y'all shopping with us and eating with us and everything like that. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoy. All right, vlog, you know what time it is. Actually, just for the first time today, I started getting really anxious. So I'm kind of proud of myself. We're only an hour away, so it's pretty good. And honestly, I think I may have started to get anxious because we were coming to Buc-ee's and it makes me nervous to be here. But I got my Gingy. I'm sorry I don't have my mic, so I can't give you the extreme ASMR that I know you all want. Oh. Phone's gonna be wet. Oh, look, it fits right there. It's perfect. Look. Perfect ginger ale holder. Anyway, just wanted to, oh, there are cameras over there. Just wanted to check in. We're about an hour away from Atlanta. We're gonna go to the hotel and then we're gonna figure out what to eat. Oh, I usually have my camera on the other side. Whoa, wait, is that gonna mess me up in editing?
Well, yeah.
Oh no. We might go eat Sweet Green. I know that's like, might be kind of boring, but we don't have any good salad restaurants where we live, and we both love Sweet Green. And it's kind of like an easy, safe place that I know that I like. You know what I mean?
It's your safe place.
It is my safe place. And we're gonna try a new restaurant in the morning for breakfast, and then we're probably trying a new restaurant in Asheville as well. So I don't know, but we're an hour and 11 minutes away. There's your update. Okay, I'm in our room. Oh, I zoomed out too far. Wait, there we go. Okay, this is our room. Well, this is not that cute. There's our little luggage cart. There's a mirror right here. Okay, you can see my OOTD. Shane's OOTD. Looking cute. Okay, so look how gorgeous. This is so cute. And this is on a dimmer, which is nice. I like this little bench. We've got a little couch over here. We've got a TV, a couple windows. Love the paneling on the closets are really cute. Okay, the bathroom. Squeeze me, babe. Oh, look, the toilet's behind a little wall. I love that. Okay, the shower over here. You've been getting us hotels with like amazing bathrooms.
Yeah.
Okay, big gorgeous mirror.
Zoe called me.
Here's big gorgeous.
That's what we call them.
Big gorgeous and little ugly. That's us. Okay, and then here's the entryway that you can see again whenever you first come in. So we love it. What time is it? It's like 4:45 or something.
4:38.
Anyway, let me show you my outfit again. I can show you better. Here's the sweatshirt that Shane got me. I've got some jeans on. These are a little bit big for me, but that's okay. And you know what? I decided to wear my Chucks. I haven't worn these in years.
She's back in her Chuck era.
Yeah, I love my Chucks, and they're just the easiest thing to wear that go with everything. And so if you think that's cringy, I don't really care. Okay, I decided to turn the camera around so I could keep talking to you rather than just like talking to you in the mirror. But Shane was just saying that we are definitely not dressed appropriately compared to the other people who were here. There were like a ton of like business people down there and people dressed in like really nice clothes. And this place itself, like I'm gonna get some more clips of it because it is gorgeous here. And here I am in my cross-stitch sweatshirt and my Chuck Taylors, but that's good. But yeah, we're just gonna settle in for a little bit and then go eat. We did look up the closest Sweet Green, and the closest Sweet Green is in the mall, which is either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on
whose wallet you have.
Depending on who you ask. But I will say, Shane did tell me multiple times that he was going to get me any anniversary gift that I want. I told him that we were going to go to Catbird, and he said, yeah, you can pick out anything that you want at Catbird for our anniversary. And I was
That's so weird.
I was like,
wearing your anniversary gift right now.
He didn't remember saying that, but he did say that. And then he forgot that he had mentioned there was a really nice mall here. And he was like, and also if you want to get something at the mall, just like, I'm just going to give you my card. Is that so nice? So I can't wait for that. Oh my God, one other major development. I opened up the closet. First of all, there's a little bird thing up in here, which feels very us. They have a robe in here. They have a robe. It's like a mixture of terry cloth and seersucker. Oh my God. See, this is the kind of thing where I'm like, okay, so if I took this with me, how much would they charge us? Because y'all know I love a freaking robe. guys, get in your chair. Get in your chair. Sit down. Okay, second room tour. Here it is. First of all, here's whenever you walk in. I was just, yeah, we can see you through there. I was just complimenting Shane, saying that he has been really doing a good job with the reservations lately. By the way, here's my outfit. My jeans are way too big. Also, the chucks were a huge mistake. We can talk about that later. Okay, so here's the bathroom, which I haven't even been in yet. Oh, wow. Oh my God, this is gorgioso. Huge counter, nice toilet, huge shower. Okay, I like the shape of it too. That's good shower inspo. And then here's the room. How effing cute is this? Oh, are you kidding? King bed, of course. Shane's in his chair. It's got a little desk in the corner, TV. We have a little wardrobe over here, of course. So here's another view of the room. It's got a nice hook up there for my bag. Shane in his chair, and ooh, kind of a cool view. It is still extremely rainy and extremely gloomy. It was pouring rain the entire time that we drove here. So yeah, I love it. The show last night was amazing. We actually stood pretty far away from we stood like behind the soundboard, and that was the right move because the sound was a lot better and it was way less crowded up there and everything. I did want to show y'all, well, first of all, there were a lot of people there who were like dancing like crazy, which I loved, but there was actually, funny enough, there was this guy next to Shane who is from Asheville, North Carolina, and he was dancing like Johnny Bravo the whole time. Like, I have to give you a demonstration. Just in case any of you are too young and you don't know who Johnny Bravo is, he would dance like this. Right? Did Johnny Bravo do that? Mm-hmm. So this guy's standing next to Shane the whole time, and he's literally going, dancing, which like I love. Okay, I'm not making fun. I thought it was amazing. I love seeing people dancing at a concert. We like to dance as well. And then there was this other girl, there was this like couple that looked like they were straight from a like EDM festival, because she had this like giant crocheted granny square is what it looked like. That she kept like flinging it around in circles and like spinning it around. And I had never seen that before. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And Shane told me that it was something that like people will take to festivals called a spinner. And they just like spin it and like dance with it the whole time. So that was cool. That gave us something entertaining to watch other than the show. But the show was amazing. It was, one thing that confused me is that they like started out with a song and then they played that song again, like in the middle of the set, right? I mean, it's the same song.
Yeah, it was the exact same song.
It was the exact same song because it started out very, very slow. It was like a very slow burn, very slow build, which like sets the mood. I'm happy with it. But then randomly in the middle of the concert, they started playing the exact same song and like the same graphic was on the screen. And I was like, what's going on? And then I think that it morphed into like a different song, but that was the only thing where I was like, I'm not sure what was going on there, but other than that, it was great. We went to the mall before that to get sweet green and we shopped around a little. So one thing that I bought, we actually went to Free People because of course we did. And I was gonna buy this tank top that I saw, but I decided not to. And then on my way out, I'm like looking at this table and there's a bag on the table and I see this and I'm like, what the damn hell is that? And why do I need it? So it's a little bunny rabbit keychain. It does have little eyes. Okay, it does have little eyes and it's the softest thing in the world. She's got this cute little like bandana on and these sweet little white feet. And what's actually perfect about that is that I've been looking for a keychain to fit on this bag because this bag has like kind of weird thick straps and I haven't been able to find anything with a clip big enough to fit on it. But look at this. Are you effing kidding me? So I got that, gorgeous. And then this morning we got up and we went to breakfast at, what was it called? The Corner Cafe? Mm-hmm. Corner Cafe in Atlanta. And it was so amazing and delicious, but something crazy happened while we were there. We were on our way out and I feel like something else crazy happened too that I'm not thinking of. But we were on our way out and we were like standing looking at this pastry counter because Shane was thinking about getting a pastry to go. And as we're standing there, we like see a flicker out of the corner of our eyes and we look and there's a big flame. There are like these seats and like this kind of glass partition. And there was
a bread cutter or
yeah, there was a flame on the other side of the wall, and we were like, whoa, what is that? And then it was like, and it got even bigger. And so there was like a full-blown fire inside of the restaurant. It was some kind of electrical fire that happened. So while we're sitting there like debating pastries, there was a huge fire, and there were two women who were sitting at that booth, and they jumped up and like ran into the little like entryway vestibule situation. And they were like, one of them ran back to like grab her stuff and then ran away. And so we were just kind of like, yeah, we'll go ahead and go. I don't think we need any pastries. So we decided to leave. So that was kind of crazy. And then we drove here. It took 3.5 hours, and it has been pouring rain the entire time. Like, it did not let up at all. That was kind of terrible. But honestly, the drive here felt a little bit better than the drive to Atlanta from our house, in my opinion. But we're very sleepy. We're very tired. The weather is not helping. It's also extremely cold. Okay, update on the wardrobe situation. I am not dressed appropriately. Okay, number one, my Chucks, terrible decision. I'm reminded why I never wear these, okay? They have no support. They squeeze my feet. They kill my bunions. My feet are aching, and I have 2 more days to wear these. I didn't bring any other shoes. I was like, I'm gonna pack light. Bad idea, okay? Also, it's way too freaking cold, and I'm not warm enough. And what I have on under this is a tank top. I just have on a black tank top so I can like take this jacket off at the show, because I know that I'll get hot because I'll probably be dancing and stuff. Probably be spinning my spinner around. And yeah, it's freaking cold and rainy. So that kind of sucks, but oh, okay. What else do I want to say? Oh, we went shopping a little bit this morning after breakfast. We went to Ponce City Market. So love that place in Atlanta. We wanted to go look at West Elm a little bit, which we did because we've been kind of like eyeing some bedroom furniture there for our future home that we have not bought nor built, whatever. But we've been kind of eyeing some furniture there. So we went to look around there, and we went to Catbird because Catbird just opened a store in Atlanta, which I think that I already mentioned on the vlog. And so I had to get myself a souvenir. Okay, so I did. I got a new ring. I got this one. It's called like the something twist, maybe like grand twisted ring or something. I'm not sure. And whenever I was trying it on, she was like, oh, you have our signet ring too. And I was like, I have all your rings. I literally said all of my jewelry from head to toe is Catbird. Like, it all is. But anyway, I got that ring. I think that it's gorgeous and I love it. And I did also do a little bit more shopping, but I can't show you because it is for a Christmas gift for a friend that may potentially watch this vlog. Okay, it's for my yearly Christmas gift exchange that I do with some of my girlfriends. So I can't show you that just in case. And that's that. So right now it's like 4:45 or something. We're trying to decide where we want to go to dinner. There are a couple places really close by that we thought about going just because of the rain, but I don't know. We're gonna go peruse some menus and figure out where to go. Probably come back here and hang out a little bit before the show. But I think tonight we might try to get to the show a little bit earlier so we can be closer to the front, just because we care more about that for this show than last night's show. But I don't know, but I'll keep y'all updated. Just thought I would give you a little check-in on everything that's been going on. But it's a great trip. We're having fun, right?
Having a blast.
Having a blast. Got a blast. Okay. So we just got our car. We just got our car from the valet to go eat. We're standing outside waiting. The wind is gusting. My umbrella
Just folded in half. Too.
my umbrella completely went inside out, up and around. I about flew away like Mary Poppins. So now I don't have an umbrella, and this was expensive too. So
I've got an umbrella.
there's the update. Yeah, but yours is huge.
Well,
maybe we can find
that's
a small.
what she said.
Maybe we can find another umbrella while we're here. Maybe
You have
like
your rain jacket, too.
a cheap one. I do have my rain jacket. I just don't want to wear multiple jackets to the show that I'm then probably going to take off. So
Yeah, with it being so windy, though, it might be a good idea.
Yeah.
So it's going to be wind resistant.
yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to show y'all my new umbrella. Umbrella? Why did I say umbrella? How do you say it?
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Guitar. Okay, good morning everyone. I actually took this clip last night, but I'm having to retake it because we took it while we were at the venue and there was a song playing in the background. And so I was like, well, I don't want to get like copyright struck or whatever, but it's the next morning after the Parcels concert and it was so amazing. It was literally so good. If you like Parcels, if you ever get the chance to go see them, if they're anywhere near you, I promise it is, honestly, if they're not near you, it's worth any amount of driving to go see them or flying. Although I wouldn't, well, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so on the way to the venue last night, it's like not even a 2-minute walk away, barely. And it was still really windy and rainy yesterday, as y'all know, because my umbrella flipped upside down and inside out. And so we're on the way to the venue and we're going across the street. And as I'm crossing, I see this little, it looked like a leaf rolling towards me or something at first. But then I looked closer and it was a mouse. It was probably like this big. I'm not even kidding. It was teeny tiny. And I was like, oh my gosh, go, go, go. Cause it was like right in the middle of the road. It was in the crosswalk. And I was like, go, go, go. And then I pointed out to Shane. And so Shane like kind of like scooted it along across the sidewalk to get to the other side so it wouldn't get run over. And so that sweet little mouse thankfully made it, I think. And then we like round the corner and we're going across the next crosswalk. And then the wind starts blowing so freaking hard, like even harder than it was earlier whenever it flipped my umbrella up. And it flew, Shane had like just like a hat like this on his head, flew Shane's hat off of his head. It went out into the middle of the road and was basically like in a puddle. And so he had to run out into the middle of the road and get his hat. This is all happening in like the 2-minute walk to the venue. Okay, so we get to the venue, everything's good. I'm freaking out because it's so cold and windy and I am like not dressed appropriately. I don't have appropriate clothes today for the weather either. I have these very thin pants and a sweatshirt because I wanted to be comfy for whenever we drive home, but that's okay. So we get to the venue and we're like down there waiting. We pick a spot by the sound booth, which is where we were standing for the Arc du Soleil show as well. And the sound is just better if you're further away. Like we in the past usually like to get up really, really close, but it does sound better if you're further away. And I don't know, I get nervous being like completely surrounded by people. So we stood back a little way and up on either side of the stage or like these big, there were these huge monitors, which you'll see clips of where they showed like camera footage of the band, which was really nice. But there were these 2 huge QR codes and it didn't have any text or anything like that around it. And so Shane was like, oh, I wonder what those QR codes are. And he scanned it and it was this little like handwritten note from one of the members of Parcels. And it was like, you know, thanks for coming to this show. Thanks for supporting us, blah, blah, blah. And then it said that at every venue that they're having a show at, they're hiding little secrets around the venue. And so it could be like a note or whatever, it didn't really say. And so Shane was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go see if I can find one. And we actually, whenever you scanned the QR code, you could see it. And it looked like a little picture that was taped to the same metal material that was behind us, like around the sound booth. And I was like, wait, that looks like this. And he was like, I don't know, I think it might be up at the front. And I was like, I don't know, let's just see. And so he did like one quick walk around the sound booth area and found a little Polaroid picture, okay, of somebody's foot on a pedal. We're not 100% sure whose foot it is, but we have our suspicions. So he found that, he like comes back around the corner and has it in his hand and I'm like freaking out, as you can imagine. And so I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, well, I'm gonna go like walk and just see if I can find any more. And so he's just kind of like walking around and then he goes out to get a water. That's what it was. He was like, I'm gonna go grab us a water and I'll see if I can see anything else while I'm out there. So he goes to get us a water and I'm just like sitting there waiting. He comes walking back in and as he walks back in, I see him go, and he holds us up and he found another one. He found another one of somebody holding a tambourine. We also have our suspicions about this one, but there's no way to know for sure. So we got 2 Polaroids, okay, taken by the boys of Parcels themselves. And I am so effing excited. This is like, you know, you always try to get a set list at a show. At least we like to get a set list if we can, which we've gotten a few from different bands, but we were asking the sound booth guys if they had any set lists whenever the show was over and they had already handed them out. But I'm like, I don't need a set list. Like this is 1,000 times better than a set list. So they were taped up with these little red pieces of red tape. And so I have another red tape on my little clear bag, my little venue approved clear bag, which is what I'm leaning up against right now. So I wanted to show y'all those, our perfect little souvenirs. I love them so much. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I'm gonna keep them somewhere safe. Right now we're just waiting. I'm watching a Hallmark movie and we actually need to leave pretty soon because we've got a breakfast reservation at one of our favorite restaurants here, which is called Corner Kitchen. We're very excited about that. And then it's actually not raining today, which is extremely exciting because the weather has been such crap. So I think it's just gonna be cloudy. So we might like walk around and shop a little bit after breakfast, but I'm not really sure exactly how long we're trying to hang out because we're probably gonna be pretty eager to get back home. And luckily we don't have as long of a drive to get back home as we did to Atlanta or from Atlanta to here. We just got home like 10 minutes ago. It feels good to be home. The dogs are extremely happy, and I have a very quick thrift haul for you because after breakfast in Asheville, we decided to go to a thrift store. I found an antique mall, and so of course, that's what we had to do. My phone keeps sliding, so ignore that. I had to unwrap it. But the first thing that I got, you know, I had to get another swan. I saw this and Shane and I both absolutely loved it. It's this gorgeous little, actually on the tag, it said that it was a vintage powder dish, you know, like for like a big powder puff to like powder yourself. But I thought it would be a really cute candy dish or maybe in the bathroom to put Q-tips in because it is big enough to hold that. Is that gorgeous or what? So I got myself another swan and then, oh my God, here's the best part. We only got one other thing. Well, technically two other things. We were looking through the entire place and I saw these lamps and I immediately was like, oh my God, you have to see these. And as soon as Shane saw them, he was also like, those are gorgeous. And excuse me, we tested them both out with light bulbs in the store and they work. And so we got two of these. Oh, can you even believe this? Like, I know that I love these so much because whenever he was somewhere else testing them, I saw one of them sitting on the counter next to him. And just like upon coming around the corner, I was like, oh my God, that's a gorgeous lamp. And then whenever we walked back to the front, after we had taken them up there to check out, whenever I saw them sitting there, I was like, oh my God. So we got two of these. They're matching. They're in great condition. One of them needs to be cleaned a little bit and they're both missing their little metal part that goes up here. And they don't have shades either, but that's okay because then we can get shades. I think it would be really cool to maybe have like a big kind of paper lantern type shade. Might be cool, but I'm gonna look and see. But we got these for the bedroom. We do have a couple of small little lamps in the bedroom that we're not like, I mean, they're fine, but we thought these would be really, really pretty. And since, you know, we're like planning on redoing the bedroom one day whenever we move, we were just kind of like, let's go ahead and get these. And these are kind of like a fun decor piece that we can use. And we both feel like they're neutral enough that they'll go with like whatever we want to do. So I'm very excited for those. And Shane is going to redo the electrical on them to put a new like switch in them. So that way they also have a dimmer because the twisty thing doesn't have a dimmer on it. But yeah, I'm not going to pull the other one out of the box either, but you can see these are so beautiful. So once those are like done and set up and everything, I'll show them to you. We'll probably put them in our current bedroom, but really they're going to be very pretty in the future whenever we redo our bedroom and have all new stuff. But yeah, we're home. We're going to get settled in. We're kind of working on unpacking and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say hello and let you know that I was home. And I don't know if the vlog is ending here. The vlog is probably ending here because this has been a lot. It's going to be a lot longer than I thought that it was going to be. So I hope that y'all had fun. I hope that you enjoyed. This is such a fun trip. And I feel like I've been doing a lot lately. I'm like, okay, the vlogs are kind of fun. I'm like out and about. And I'm actually going back to Asheville next week because I'm getting a tattoo. So I will vlog that as well. So thank y'all for being here. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all in my next video.